Peru is a highly popular travel destination that attracts thousands of visitors each year. So for the next month, I'm gonna be solo backpacking through that country and experience it for myself. Starting out from Lima, I'll be traveling south along the west coast to Paracas, where I'll be spending the first couple of days. From Paracas, I'll be heading inland to Huacachina, a desert oasis near the city of Ica. Then, I'll be heading further south to see the famous Nazca Lines. After that, I will leave the desert behind and travel to Arequipa. Probably gonna drop the drink. My next stop will be Puno, which is located directly at the Lake Titicaca. And finally, I'll travel to Cusco, where I have planned to do the famous Salcantay trek to Machu Picchu. At the end of my journey, I will fly back to Lima, where I'll spend my last few days in Peru before heading back home. Finally, the day we had all been waiting for was here. After an early start, I had to part ways from the friends I made on this trek, because I was the only one who booked the hike to Machu Picchu mountain. After 1 hour of going straight up the mountain, I finally made it to the entrance. I'm just super soaking wet. But yeah, enough stairs for today. So, basically, I'm still doing stairs, and it's just so exhausting. And since I booked Circuit 3, I've got to do the Machu Picchu mountain first, and then go back down to go to the normal viewing point. And I hope that there's no fog up there. I finally made it. This was exhausting. There were so many steps and it was so steep. Well, the good thing is I made it and I'm basically alone up here. The bad thing is, this is my view. After a while, I went back down to at least explore the ruins. Just try to imagine how it must have been to live here. I mean, of course, it's probably way different than it was back then, but still, I mean, all the places, I mean, it looks a little bit like a maze, and it's just super fun going around and exploring this place. Finally, I went back down to Aguascalientes, and from there took a train to Cusco. Although the weather conditions on Machu Picchu were not that great, the people I met and the experiences I made on this trek were amazing and I enjoyed every second of it. I found it fitting to round off my journey through Peru with a little bit of adrenaline. Just did a little bit of warm-up, and now we're getting ready. And yeah, kind of getting nervous now. But this will be fun. I'm pretty nervous about this. I don't know why I'm doing it, but always wanted to try it.
Oh, okay, man.
So yeah.
It's your first time, Angie?
First time, yeah.
Okay, man.
Let's see.
Yes. Okay, man.
¿Todo bien?
Yes, todo bien.
Todo bien.
Todo bien. Okay.
We're going up pretty high.
Yeah, it's very high.
How high is it?
25 meters.
125 meters.
Yes. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, now 3, 2,
This was super scary. Just before jumping right there, I was thinking, why did I want to do this again? Wow. The first fall was super nice, but then after the second, third, it was just a whole lot of blood going to my head and I felt it like it was gonna explode all the time. That was an adrenaline kick for sure. Yeah, my hands are still trembling.
I flew back to Lima a few days later, and from there, back home. I got back to Italy, and to round off this video, I thought to answer a couple of questions I've been asked a lot over the past few days. So the first one is obviously, how was your trip like, and what's your impression of Peru? And as you might expect, I absolutely loved the trip. Peru is just a country with so much to offer. There are high mountains for hikers, beautiful beaches for people who want to relax, and there are plenty of attractions for adrenaline junkies and also other things such as natural reserves, museums and churches. There is even the possibility to go on wine tasting tours or visit the chocolate factory. It all depends on what you want for your trip. Now, the second thing that people asked me a lot was whether it was difficult or it got lonely traveling around alone there for a month. And the answer to both those questions is no, definitely not. There's always people to hang out with, and it definitely wasn't difficult to travel around because whatever you wanted to do, whichever activity you wanted to book, hostels, buses, treks or whatever, you just needed to book them 1 or 2 days in advance. So there's no need to have your entire trip planned out already. And the good thing about having such a flexible itinerary is that if you happen to find yourself in a less nice place, you can up and leave anytime. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is if you want to travel to Peru, or in general some other place, just go for it. Don't let your fears prevent you from making these new experiences.